Have you ever called a lender and the very first question that you asked was, what is your interest rate? Yeah, if you did, you're definitely not alone. It's probably the number one question that I hear every single day. And honestly, it's a good question. Interest rates absolutely matter. But here's what I want to show you today. Choosing a lender based only on the interest rate is a lot like buying a car based only on the monthly payments. You're only looking at one piece of the picture. I've been a loan officer for over 24 years and I've helped thousands of people buy homes. Now, during that time, I've seen people choose a lender because they were promised a slightly lower interest rate, only to find out later that they were paid more overall and it was a much more stressful experience. So today, let's talk about 5 things that you should compare besides the interest rate. Number 1, compare the total cost. Now, 2 lenders can quote the exact same interest rate, but one loan could cost thousands of dollars more because of points and lender fees. Or the opposite can happen. One lender might have a slightly higher interest rate, but then much lower closing costs overall. That's why you should never compare rate by itself. Ask for a loan estimate and compare the complete picture. Sometimes paying a little more upfront for a lower interest rate, it can make sense, and other times it doesn't. Depends on your goals and how long you plan to be in the home. Number 2, experience matters. Buying a home isn't something most people do every day. There are deadlines, underwriting guidelines, appraisal issues, title work, inspections, negotiations, sometimes unexpected problems that even come up. And an experienced lender doesn't just fill out paperwork. They help to solve problems before they become an emergency. Now, sometimes experience means the difference between closing on time, or even closing at all, and scrambling at the last minute. Number 3, communication. This one is huge. Think about it. You're buying a home, you're making one of the biggest financial decisions of your life. Do you really want to spend weeks wondering if anyone is working on your loan? Yeah, a good lender will keep you informed. They answer questions, they explain what's happening, and they return your phone calls. And they help reduce the stress during that process that's already stressful enough. Number 4, strategy. Every borrower is a little different. Maybe you're using down payment assistance, for example, or maybe you're a first-time home buyer, or maybe you're self-employed. Maybe your credit score could improve with just a few simple changes. A great lender doesn't just quote interest rates. They help build a strategy. Now, sometimes that strategy can save you far more money than simply finding an interest rate that's 1/8% lower. Number 5, will they actually get you to the finish line? Now, I just hinted at this earlier, but here's something people don't always think about. The loan with the lowest advertised rate doesn't matter if it doesn't close. A great lender is the one who can confidently guide you from pre-approval all the way through getting the keys to your new home. That means preparing you up front, avoiding surprises, communicating with your real estate agent, and helping to keep the transaction on schedule. So, does rate matter? Yeah, absolutely it does. I'm never going to tell you that it doesn't. In fact, you should absolutely compare interest rates, but don't stop there. Compare the total cost, not just the rate. Compare the experience, not just the rate. Compare the communication, not the rate, and compare the strategy and not just the rate. Compare how confident you feel with the lender that will actually help you achieve your goals. Because at the end of the day, you're not just choosing an interest rate, you're choosing the person who's going to guide you through one of the biggest financial decisions of your life. Oh, and I've got one more thing. Does your lender help you get your offer accepted? Yeah, many low-rate discount lenders out there may provide low competitive rates, but they'll never advocate on your behalf to the listing agent or the seller to help you win the home. This is something I do for my clients all the time. When they submit an offer, I make sure to contact the listing agent to let them know how amazing my client is, how we've done a complete review of their information, and it goes a long way in getting their offer accepted. Discount lenders, they're not going to do that, and they don't have time to advocate for their clients. Okay, if you found this helpful, I'd love for you to subscribe because every week I share practical mortgage tips just like this to help first-time home buyers make a smarter decision. And if you're wondering what your options look like, or you just want a second opinion before choosing a lender, feel free to reach out to me. I'm always happy to help, even if you ultimately decide to work with someone else. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.